50-50-50. What's up with the 50-50-50-50-50-50?
Isn't that down at the Clark House, that Porterfield you said that was shooting darts? Isn't that Sean Porterfield?
No. Why?
Because Sean Porterfield is all the way down in Pittsburgh for a dart tournament, stranded, asking for a ride home on Facebook.
That might be him. If I seen a picture of him, I might be
I'll
able
show
to
you.
tell you if it was him or not. I gotta use the bathroom. Shit. No, that's not him.
He is all the way in Pittsburgh, begging people for a ride home. He'll give whatever gas money they need.
I'll be right back, y'all. Got to use the potty.
He'll give whatever gas money anyone wants for them to come get him and bring him back to Sharon.
Wow. I think that might be him. I'm not really sure if that's him or not.
My secret weapon is just remaining calm under pressure. I know it sounds corny, but there's a solution to everything.
Less than 30 minutes remaining, chefs. Are you focused and composed? Like the Rubik's Cube?
Frankly, I was too busy in the 80s to sit around and do Rubik's Cube. I'm going to use these candies to make the colors in the cube. I have this design background, so maybe visually I have a little bit more advantage. But I still have to assemble the sugar and torch it to make a cube. That part is daunting. My whole dish is dependent on this. If the sugar doesn't work, I have nothing.
I'm really thrilled for Luke with these candy fruit juice, so I'm gonna make a sauce with them. I want to get some fun colors on my plate. Attention chefs, a new mandatory ingredient. Goat's milk.
I hate goat's milk.
Goat's milk. It has a lower percentage of lactose than cow's milk, and it has a nice hardness to it. Genius.
My life is always a struggle, so I have that edge, and that reflects in my work. I'm going to impress Chef Ron by making a white chocolate truffle. I can use goat's milk instead of cream. I'm whisking it, and honey to cool, so I'm just praying that it sets up.
10 minutes left, chefs. Keep an eye on the clock. Goat's milk is not nice. I really have no idea what I'm going to do with this. I'm going to try to cook some cherries in goat's milk so that can mimic the cherries that are in my milk.
My nephews drink goat milk, so I'm thinking, what would they like? So I thought I'll make an infusion with candy chews in the goat's milk, like a milkshake.
Less than 1 minute left, chefs. Can you conquer this candy test?
I'm putting the last couple decorations.
This is a picture of the whole team that does darts together.
This one does find some color.
That's Bobby Bowles.
Like a Rubik's Cube.
This old guy over here, I
That there's
remember.
Randy Martin. That's Randy right there. He's the one that owns the bar down on
This old guy over here, I remember down at the Clark House.
Yeah, he was also, yeah, he's part of the Bulls, yeah. He definitely is 100% part of that. Welcome in, everybody. I'm sorry. I had to go do a few things real quick. Sorry for putting y'all on just the black screen there, y'all. How's everybody doing? Morning. How are you? I'm not doing too bad, Nick. How about yourself? Good morning, Kimberly. Welcome into the stream. Welcome in. Everybody's new in here yet. Come on, double tap that screen, hit that subscribe button. Let's go. Let's make this.
Sonny Porterfield.
The more likes, the better we get out there in the algorithm. Huh?
Sonny Porterfield.
Sonny Porterfield, yeah.
Sean's dad.
He passed. Sonny Porterfield just passed 2 years ago.
That's his dad.
Yeah, okay,
It's
then
Sean's
that's
dad.
then that's who it is then, yeah. Yes, Nick is the bull rider, yes. Lee, what's up? Welcome into the stream, Leanne Wilson. Welcome. How are you doing on this blessed Sunday morning? Welcome in, everybody. How's everybody's morning going? Hope everybody's having a blessed one. If not, we're sending positive vibes to each and every one of you out there. Chat. Come on, don't be afraid to double tap that screen. Show some love to the stream. We're here for one another. That's what this stream is about. It's not about just me. It's about everyone here that's on this stream. It's about if you want to work on your sobriety, work on your mental health, become good with yourself, love yourself, care for yourself like you should, and that's the way you can love and care for somebody else also at the same time, y'all. What's up there, Code? Hey, from India, welcome in there, India. How are you doing? I'm not doing too bad. How about yourself? I'm from Pennsylvania. And yourself? Oh, you're from India. Okay, I'm from Pennsylvania.
No, I did not. He was already.
No, I didn't get. No, I haven't got to see it yet. No,
you were sleeping. When
I was sleeping. I want to get another tattoo. I surely do. I want another tattoo. I want to get one right here, and have the tornado star right here with Taz coming up here to cover the scar. That's what I want there. I'm gonna put a Tasmanian devil for the remembrance of my brother Kevin. He was a big Taz fan. He loved Taz. He even bought a Taz ring that was 14 karat gold ring that disappeared too, that I had no idea what happened to it. But I was supposed to get that, but I never did. Fast and the Furious is the best series of movies. I love Fast and the Furious.
But it's not a can. Your attempt deserves a
You don't even know how to smell smoke. Yes, I do know that it does cause heart problems. I do know that for a fact. What's going to get me more than a heart attack is my cancer that I have, kidney cancer and bladder cancer. That's what's going to kill. That's what's going to get me. That's the dangerous part of the cancer that I had. That's the most dangerous part of all. Not the heart attack. It's the cancer that keeps on spreading throughout my body. That's dangerous. The cancer that I have. Tell you what, there, Paul. You put something up and then you erased it. What was you saying?
Tomo Lobster. Thank you. Is what they put.
Oh, well, come on in, everybody. Don't be afraid to double tap that screen. Hit that sub button, guys. Come on, be part of the family. While you're in there, when you do sub, go in there and push on all notifications to alert you whenever I come live or I put something up. You'll be the first one to hear about it there, y'all. I'm just trying to bring the stream back, bring the stream together for everybody. It's not just about me. It's about everybody in this stream. It's about the love and compassion that you can show yourself as you can give to others too. If you love and care for yourself, you can give it to others. But if you don't care about yourself and you're just always talking down about yourself or listening to other people, what they have to say to you, we're going to go down the wrong road when our mental health gets that bad. It gets really bad, our mental health. And our mental health will lead us down to drinking and doing drugs for really. Mental health for sure will do that to you. Mental health is one of the biggest problems that we have in this world is mental health. It causes a lot of problems for a lot of people to go down the wrong road, go down the wrong rabbit hole, and then they're stuck. You got to be willing to work on yourself, take care of yourself. And when you do that, you will see the difference in life of how things could be so much different for you. Just got to keep on being positive all the time about yourself. Keep positive and always move forward. Don't take no 2 steps back and 1 step forward. Keep on pushing forward in life. Go out and get what you want in life because it's not going to come to you. It's not going to land in your lap, but it could for some people. Some people do get lucky like that. It lands in a good job, lands into their lap. But most of the times, guys, when you want something, you got to go out there and work for it. You got to work your ass off to get what you want in life. And then once you do get that, don't give up then. Don't stop working then just because you achieve something. Keep on building to a bigger and bigger place for yourself. And you will see that life can be so much better for you. You won't be so miserable all your life because mental health will make you miserable. It makes other people miserable. That's where they snap and they're not acting, they're just in a bad. And we're just looking for somebody that said, hey, you know what? I'm ready to make that first step of my sobriety today. I want to work with my mental health. I want to know what they did to maybe I can do the same thing to become sober. All the cute ones. What are you talking about there, Harold Miller? What are you talking about there, Miller? So yeah, guys, don't be afraid to go out and make something of yourself because you can do anything you want to achieve. As long as you
Good
set your
morning,
mind
Jen.
and your heart to it, you can do anything in life as long as you are willing to keep on pushing forward and put that time in. And once you do get that, do not let it go, guys. Keep on pushing forward with it. Good morning there, Jen. Welcome in. How are you doing on this wonderful Sunday morning? Hope everything's going swell. We're just sitting here. We just got back from the store. I had to go get Karen some coffee. And I already got, thank you for the 100% there. Save yourself. Yeah. Well, thank you for the star. I appreciate it. Thank you. Well, the 100%, my bad. Thank you. I appreciate that. So, Nick, how did your bull riding go last night? Did you do it last night or the night before? I mean, last night, or is it tonight, Sunday night, or is it Saturday? Was it last night?
It was last night. We had to go.
I love yourself as myself. Well, you should. I'm not a happy camper this morning, but I'll be okay shortly. Uh-oh, what's going on? Some bad stuff there, Jen? What's going on? Hopefully everything's all right. Did you get to, the poet? Who's the poet? So yeah, guys, come back. Let me see. Hey, dog. Well, that's kind of pathetic for you to say something like that in the first place. They're local. Why would you even come in and say some stupid ass shit like that? When you do something for somebody, that's at the kindness of your heart that you want to help somebody else. It doesn't matter. Just because something has happened between you and your friend, you're never going to get that kidney back. No matter how hard you try, you'll never get that kidney back, unfortunately. Some things do happen in life that makes things difficult for a lot of other people to keep on going. My name is Nima. People are fucking rude to me. Yes, that's always. Wow, 7, 8. Ooh, cheese and rice. That's crazy there, Jen.
It's been a pleasure. It was a good adventure. I did what I set out to do today. Just
You're
like
ridiculous, local.
Yeah, you're local. I don't understand what you're trying to say, but you got a lot of hatred. A lot of hatred in your body, it seems like. I'll be okay shortly. Good. Will you sue him for... Come on, bro. Wake the truck up. You can't... That is... Come on now. You were really crazy for even saying some shit like that, bro. I'm winning Dodge City, Kansas City,
Good
Kansas.
shit, Nick.
Good shit. Keep it up. I'll be okay shortly. That's good. But yeah, guys, come on in. Don't be afraid to double tap that screen. Hit that sub button.
Shout-outs.
Keep.
Where is your inspiration?
Yep. Keeper. Shout out. There, I did it. Is that what you want me to do, right? You wanted to shout out? Shout out. There's your shout out, my friend. I did it for you. You don't have to beg me, but there you go. Shout out for a keeper. Shout out for keeper, y'all. He wanted a shout out, so we're doing a shout out for him. A shout out. Shout out, love yourself. Shout out, love yourself. Go in there and double tap that screen. Hit that sub button, and while you're in there, go in there and push all notifications so you know whenever I go anything live, or if you become a member, there's special videos and other things like that I'll have. I do have my memberships you can get. I have super chats. I have super stickers. Yeah, and that's what the... So there. Thank you for the 100% save. Thank you again for the 100%. I do appreciate it. Don't do drugs. Brad, you say that every time you come in here. Don't do drugs. Nobody's doing drugs. I don't do drugs. Not at all. Marijuana is not considered as a drug. And it's a weed. It's a flower. And I enjoy smoking my marijuana. That is the best part of waking up, is to getting that freaking wake and bake. But I never go back to sleep. I never do. I just like that wake and bake. Drink that cup of coffee. That every once in a while, smoke a menthol cigarette with it. But yeah, I enjoy smoking my bud. That's one thing that I know that I will not be addicted to. It's something that you will never become addicted to marijuana. And if you say you are addicted to marijuana, you're wrong. There's nothing in weed that says and anything in it that says it's a controlled substance to make you addicted to marijuana. Maybe in your mind, in your head, you think you need it, but your body's not going through withdrawals from not having it. So that's a good thing about marijuana. That's the best thing that you can do. God left that here for us. He left that here for a reason, because he knew everybody was going to need it because of mental health. And mental health is one of the hardest things for a lot of Americans to deal with. How's it going, y'all? Not too bad there, Tom. What about yourself, Tom Brown? Yeah, cigarettes are not drugs. Cigarettes are, okay, you may say the nicotine, okay, yeah, nicotine is addictive, okay. Cigarettes are bad. They're not good for you. Trust and believe. I wish I never had picked up and started smoking ever in my life, but I can't. That's one of the hardest things for me to give up, is smoking. I quit doing drugs. I quit drinking on my own, but I just can't get this fucking cigarette shit. I wish it would just freaking stop. Weed, alcohol. Alcohol is way worse than weed. I don't understand how it's okay to drink alcohol and get behind the wheel smashed and getting yourself into an accident or killing somebody. Weed won't do that to you. You won't get Bolivia to where you can't understand what the fuck's going around you. I've been smoking weed since 11 years old. I dropped it recently with zero problems. Yeah, you don't have no problems with marijuana. It's not an addictive. It's not. And it's way better than any kind of pill that a doctor wants to shove down your throat or to brainwash you to say you need this. It's going to help you. It's all about being brainwashed. All this shit that the Americans want you to have, it's all being brainwashed. So many Americans are brainwashed of some crazy ass shit brainwashed. Yes, cigarettes are very difficult to quit. Most definitely, Brad. Marijuana is a medication. It helps with cancer and other stuff. Yes, it does. Alcohol is the evil. Yes, it is.
If you don't
most
want to
definitely.
hear it, go up or down.
I'm 29. I'm 29, bro. Shut up. Oh, well, that's whatever. I don't care how old you are. You don't need to come in here and be disrespectful. There's just no need for that there, TWH. There's no need for the disrespect that you think that you have to come in here and plaster on our wall. We're not looking for that kind of behavior in here. So if that's the way you want to act, you can go ahead and leave. You don't have to stay here. Nobody's asking you to stay here. If you have nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. Puff, puff, pass. Most definitely. Some good ass bud. For surely. Rude people. That's always, Jen. You know that by now. All people are rude. They have no respect for themselves or others. That's why their mental health is so broken, and they're so broken down that they're at the bottom of the pit, and they can't get themselves out because of the ugliness that they have in themselves. And they want to promote that ugliness to others to get other people to feel that way. No, we don't. That's not what we should do. We are supposed to be there to help one another, to care for one another. Not to be talking shit on one another. That's not what life is about, but that's what happens everywhere. Every single day in this world, there's some kind of hatred that goes on in this world every single day. Why do we love misery? Why do people love misery is the question.
Loves company.
Misery, yes, loves company, and you just enjoy it, and I don't understand how you can live that kind of life and to be satisfied with being that way. Rude people are just trolls. They can't help it, no help it. Yeah, that's so true there, Nick. So true. But that's how the life is. They have nothing else better to say or do because they're so broken inside that they don't know how to help themselves. They don't know how to get out of that pit of that mental illness that will really fuck up somebody big time, guys. Big time. Your mental health will fuck you up. You may sit there in denial and say, I don't have no mental health issues. What do you don't know what you're talking about. You're in denial. That's why. That's called denial. When you say you're healthy and you're fine, you're not. You're lying to yourself. You're lying to others. Your mental health is not that great. You're hiding things from other people, and you're trying to hide. But guys, no matter how hard you try to hide it, people notice. People notice what's going on with you, and they're afraid to say anything because they don't want to break that friendship. They don't want to break that special bond that they have for one another. You know, they are afraid that somebody's going to find out that they have a mental issue problem. And oh my God, now everybody, we're going to hide this. Don't let anybody know that you have mental problems. Shh. Why be so secret of it? It's something you need to take care of to make yourself better. I've reached my daily limit of rudeness already today. Oh, Chester, welcome. Well, that's what you have to do, Jen. You're more than welcome to. But guys, come on now, come back to your senses. I know you know a lot. I know you guys have got a better train of thought in your body than what you're acting out to be. A lot of creators give butthurt with silly redemption comments. Don't do drugs, kids. Brad, we don't do drugs. There's no drugs permitted here. I don't drink either. I quit drinking back in April 2025. I've been sober since. And I'm doing great, and I enjoy being sober. You see more in life than when you're drinking or you're doing your drugs and you want to be in the darkness. You want to be away from everybody. You don't want to hear no. That's what happens to our mental health. That'll get us in places to where we wish we weren't. And then to get yourself out of that predicament, you've got to work on yourself. You've got to accept the thought that you have an addiction and that you need help. And you got to be able to do it for yourself. Or if you're willing to do it for somebody else, that you're willing to become sober. Sobriety is the number one thing. And anybody has any good stories of testimony of how they become, how their sobriety came about, we'd love to hear them stories. Because that's what we need to do, is to be there for one another, to help out one another in time of need, because we all have a lot of problems in life that we try not to show to others, but in the meantime you are showing it, but you don't notice it. And that's why you sit there and you're in denial that I ain't got no mental problem. What the hell are you talking about? You don't even know what the hell you're talking about, but other people can see it. But you've got that blind eye to it. You're not paying attention to it. You just think it's normal. Your normal life. That's how you've been living. So you just feel that's normal for you. Aspirins are not good for you.
Tell Jennifer to take her meds.
Jen Karen said, take your meds, young lady. And aspirin is garbage. I can't take aspirin if only having white kidney. It thins out your blood too much, so, and I can't take aspirins. I can't take any ibuprofen, none of that fun stuff I can take because of only having a half a kidney, y'all. And that's why I come up here and I tell everybody to give awareness of how your mental health can bring you down to the lowest point of your life, to in and out of jail, lying still in. I went through all that. I speak out of experience because I've been through it. I was incarcerated. Being incarcerated is not any fun at all, ladies and gentlemen. It is not fun. While DUIs are extremely expensive, yeah. Chris, what are you writing and then retracting your message for? What's going on, everybody? Come on in. Don't be afraid to double tap that screen, y'all. Double tap that screen. Hit that sub button. And while you're in there hitting that sub button, push on all notifications so then you know I'm live. But if you guys become a member, I also have special videos I'll send out. But I've had 4 members and all of my shit fucked up. And one person, I feel bad still to this day, but there's nothing I can do to bring that back. DUIs are very expensive. They're very, very expensive. I have 2 fines still that are out there that I have to pay in order to get my license back. I have to pay them fines off, or they won't give me my license. So I don't have the money to pay them off. I don't have the money like that to just go pay it off and be free of debt. I wished I could. Trust and believe. If I could, I'd be much more at peace at myself and not have to worry about, where's our next meal coming from? What are we doing? Are we doing food today? Or are we doing gasoline? What's the most important thing right now in a lot of people's life? Everybody, they say that we need this crude oil, guys. We don't need no crude oil. It's all brainwashing. You telling you need oil, crude oil, to run. You don't need it. You can get fuel from hemp. Fuel, good ass freaking cleaner, pure oil than the crude oil. And then that'll cut down on pollution in our ozone. Oh, that's even better concept than an electric vehicle that costs you way more. Even guys, there's a lot of people that biofuel. Did you ever hear about biofuel, where they go and they take the old oil from restaurants and stuff and strain that and turn that into biofuel, and now the car's running off of biofuel? Yeah, it's pretty nifty. I was 2 packs a day smoking, went from coffee to 10, 15 minutes later. I quit smoking twice. The hardest subject I ever quit has been down the sun. Most definitely. Yes, used cooking oil. Yes, used cooking oil. Yes. Biofuel. Biofuel is even cleaner than crude oil. Biofuel is way better than crude oil. And that's why it really cracks me up that this world tries to brainwash everybody, saying you need this crude oil, guys. You have to pay almost $100 some odd a barrel now because we're in a fight. And pathetic. It's really pathetic how this world is being ran. It is a crying shame how many people in our world that is that fucking twisted and fucked up in the head. I just wish people would come to their common sense and understand that life isn't all about what you want it to be. A lot of people do try to do it that way. But guys, come on now, your mental health and that sobriety, it's got to be the most important thing, especially that sobriety. When you reach that sobriety and you feel so good about yourself and you get everything off of your chest and talk to people about what's going on, you feel so much better. You feel like you're floating in the air, like all this tons of bricks just lifted up all your shoulders, and you're now floating. You're like, wow, how come I didn't do this such a long time ago for? I feel so much good about myself. You can see how life really is meant to be. You don't have to be stuck on drugs and alcohol to live life. I understand drinking a beer every once in a while, that's fine. But when you're indulging it in like I did every single day from the time I woke up until I went to bed, or I should say ate and then went to bed, because I don't eat once a day. Well, I mean, we do need to pay that much because that's why they're charging things about being sober as people exactly it's just living life, yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, we do need pay that. Well, we don't need to pay that much because you know how much oil that the United States is sitting on? We don't need anybody else's oil. We got so much oil that we don't need to buy crude oil from any other country. We've got so much oil that we're living on that we don't need. That's why I say they brainwash you. Believe that you need this oil from another country. You don't. The United States is sitting on so much fucking oil that it's sickening. We'd be fine. We wouldn't need anybody else's crude oil. See, that's how fucked up the world is. They get you brainwashed thinking you need this crude oil from another country when in all actuality, we have our own oil that we're sitting on, living on every single day.
Did you hear me?
Okay, what, babe?
Tell Jen and Kimberly I'll give them an update on Chelsea, but not on live.
Okay. What?
Tell Kimberly I will give them an update on Chelsea, but not on live.
Did you hear that, Kimberly? She said she'll give you updates about Chelsea, but not over line. Okay, then why doesn't your government subsidize gas prices at the pump? Because they're greedy. That's why. They're fucking greedy. It's all about fattening their pockets, okay? If you're a millionaire, a trillionaire, or a billionaire, you've got it set. You've got it fucking made. You ain't got to pay no taxes. Wow, isn't that so fucking wonderful? But then they took all the programs from all these lower income people. They take all these programs away. And they feel that, good morning, Peanut. Yes, good morning, yes. So everybody feels that we need to do this. We don't. We definitely don't have to. Trust and believe we can make America great again. But you know what? Americans don't want it. Because every time something does come up good, they push it away. They don't want it. It's something's good. They don't want it. They want everything to be harder for themselves than easy.
These guys have been around for centuries.
What's up there, Jive?
Some people love them, others
Give me 1 minute and I'll come give you girls.
What's
an
up,
update.
Jive? What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome on in, everybody. Double tap that screen, hit that sub button, guys. And while you're in there, push on all notifications so you know when I'm online or whenever I put up any post, shorts. So, guys, come on in. Don't be afraid to double tap that screen. Show some love to the stream. We are here to help out one another in time of need, and that's what the stream is about. The stream is not just about me. It's about everybody else that comes in here and talks amongst each other. That's the kind of family that we're looking for. That's somebody that has a heart that cares about others and is trying to help out others. We're not looking for the hateful words, the disrespectful things that people have to say. We're not looking for that kind of behavior in here. That's not what this room is meant to be. Donald Trump, I don't talk about that. That guy's pathetic. He's really fucking pathetic. I don't talk about that shit. That guy's too fucking pathetic. His ass should be sitting in fucking prison. Just like any other American, after you get 88 fucking felonies against your ass and you're still the fucking president of the United States. Do you see how twisted the American people are? That's what I'm trying to say. You're letting a convicted felon run your fucking country. And you think it's okay to have a criminal running our country. Is that benefiting you anyways? Fuck no. No, it's not. It's not helping you in any kind of way. I just don't like talking about that guy. He's done destroyed our fucking country, and it doesn't even come. We don't come first anymore. Other countries come before our country. And everybody's so happy about that he's doing for other countries than your own freaking country. That's trucked up. They need to deport MAGA, 100%. Deport all MAGA. Put their asses over there on that war line. Put their asses and paying for all these tariffs that you're all for. You pay for the tariffs and let us consumers have a break instead of us having to pay for them fucking tariffs. So I don't even see where we benefit from this at all. I don't see where we benefit at all with this shit. I feel that come on now, you go to any other country, you get paid. They pay your medical. They pay for everything. We are a way big country, and we could do the same damn thing, but no, they'd rather take everybody's money. That's what your government does. They want to take every penny they can out of you, to where they're living high off the pig, and you're living at the bottom of the barrel. And that's pretty sad how this America has become. But I hope one day, but I don't see it happening, that anything can come out about what the hell's going on around us. Everything has gone insane since the COVID. And that's why they all said, hey, welcome to the new after the COVID was over. Because nobody had no able to speak one another, to respect one another. We lost all them abilities being locked up. We got more alcoholics during the COVID time because there were so many people that were able to work at home and they can drink as they're working. We had more alcoholics in that period of time than, since the COVID. And everybody was at home tipping that elbow, just tipping, and drinking that shit. And that's where everybody become drunk. So yeah, marijuana is the most safest thing you could smoke. Alcohol, no. Liver damage. Bad liver damage. Get jaundice, turn yellow. Weed doesn't do that to you. No, weed doesn't do that to you. But alcohol does. But it's all right for us to tilt our elbow and kill somebody than it is to smoke a weed or a flower that helps you in the long run for your mental health. Marijuana can be used in so many different forms and shapes to help out another patient. COVID year was the worst year. Yes, it was. COVID was certainly when I started drinking, most definitely. Social Democrat this November. No, the COVID took so many people down the wrong road, and drinking. That's where a lot of people become an alcoholic, and that's just so true. The statistics are not lying. And not all people didn't even want to go back to work because hey, they had to work in comfort of their own home, and didn't even have to get dressed or anything. You're just doing your job on your computer, and now nobody wants to go back to work because of the COVID. Ever since the COVID, nobody wants to go back to work. They all expect money just to be landing on their lap of free taxes and all. It's not how it works, guys. We need to make this world a better place than what it was, the way it was before the COVID. There's still had the hatred. There's still going to have the hatred no matter where you go. And racism in the government is 100%. That's a bunch of racism bullshit that goes on in there. Bunch of freaking KKK and all that fucking fucked up shit that's with the government, and your just the president of the United States is just as crooked, and everybody is so satisfied that he put us in a war that we did not even have to put our thoughts into it. That was not our problem to take care of. They didn't have anything that was going to harm us, but they go in and they destroy a country for no warning or nothing, and killing innocent babies. That's fucked up. That is really fucked up how the world has become. The violence is the number one thing. Everybody enjoys violence. But violence is not fun, guys. There's no fun in violence. For really, there's not. It'll really take you down places where you wish you'd never been before. So remember, guys, work on yourself. Be yourself. Never look down at the ground when you're walking, guys. Always look up. Always look forward ahead of you, because then when you're walking around like I used to because of my depression, my anxiety, my mental health, I would always look down at the ground. Or if I had to talk to somebody, I'd get really clammy and start sweating really bad. That's how my life was. And that's why I have a lot of experience, and I'm able to come out and talk to you all about it and to help you guide you down the right way to be able to make yourself a better person like you want to be. And it could happen. It can definitely help as long as you're willing to work on yourself and be patient, because it just doesn't happen overnight. Just because you decided you're going to do something, it just doesn't work overnight. You've got to work on yourself. You got to keep your faith up. You got to keep on pushing forward. Don't let anything set you back, because once you get set back, it's so much harder to get back ahead. So always do the best that you can in this life, guys. Be happy. Don't worry about others. Other people everybody has their own problems. And COVID year was the worst year. Yes, it was. Most definitely, 100%. That it was for sure. It was redonkulously crazy. I was cooking at the time of this COVID that was going on, and it was so weird. We did fish fries. We did chicken parm or eggplant parmesan dinners of salad, the bread and all that fun shit, the soup or the salad, whatever you wanted. Of course, we did. Excuse me. Yeah, I miss cooking. I miss doing that. I miss making people happy. I really do. That was one of my best. That's one thing I enjoyed doing. I also enjoy driving truck. That I most definitely did love driving semi-truck. Somewhere different every single day. Never waking up in the same place is so awesome. It's so awesome to have. Back, okay. That's how this is how our world is becoming. The dumpster fire, yeah. But I don't know, we'll see, guys. We'll see what happens. We just gotta keep our faith. Keep that faith in yourself. I can imagine. It was redonkulous. And they're trying to stop all these drugs from coming in. It's never going to stop. These drugs are never going to... The war against drugs is going to be always. Just like this fentanyl bullshit, guys. It's crazy. You see down there in freaking Philadelphia and Kingston, all them fucking people that are like zombies, bent over, sleeping from this fentanyl shit because it fucks with your back. And to see somebody going through that is a very tough thing to see somebody. I don't even see how. See, that's how a lot of people become homeless because of their alcohol or their drug problem. A lot of them become living on the streets and they're happy there. They're happy where they're at. Can hear an earthquake coming. Wow. Yeah, so that's how life is, guys. We got to love yourself, respect yourself, and you can do that to someone else. You could show that love. You could show that care to someone that you love and care for. But if you can't do that for yourself, you may as well not even try to get in a relationship because it's not going to work. If your mental health is fucking with you it's never going to work. You have to be willing to work on yourself to make yourself a better person. And you can do it. You can do anything you want to do. Set your mind to it. Mind over matter. You got to respect yourself and others, and you will find that it'll be much easier to have a good life that way. So I'm glad. And the way I quit drinking, guys, is I was drinking bad. I was from the time I woke up until I went to bed. I would eat and then go to bed after I was done drinking because when I ate, I couldn't drink anymore. So I just wanted. But a lot of people say beer is food. That's where they get all their protein. A lot of people do that. Like in Texas water down there in Texas, it's not water, it's beer. That's what they consider as their water is beer. And I miss living down there in Texas. I lived down there with my mom for a little bit until I become a truck driver. And went on the road driving, and then I almost quit that job when my training period was. I was in the back laying down because it was my turn to take my rest period while the other driver drove his 8 hours. I'm laying back there and I'm sound asleep, and all of a sudden I hear smash, crash. I was like, what the fuck did you just hit? I'm behind the curtain, I can't see. It's a good thing I put my slides on before I got up, because the glass, he hit one of the big ass signs that tell you, hey, the next city's in this many miles. He hit that side. He hit that sign with that mirror and brought it back and smashed out the side, passenger side window. And when he had blood rolling down the side of his face from the impact from the glass. And when we got to the chicken coop, my trainer's trying to tell me, we're gonna make it through here. They're not gonna fly. I said, dude, we're getting red flagged. Our ass is going to behind the fucking chicken coop, guaranteed. And as soon as we got there, and I said, see, what'd I fucking tell you? You didn't think you were gonna get through there with the broken fucking window and that mirror all fucking mangled up, do you think? So the state trooper he pulled me to the side and he said, hey, was he drinking or doing any drugs? I said, no, not that I'm aware of. I was sleeping. Well, he said, you guys are lucky to be alive, right? I said, what are you talking about? He said, where you hit that sign at, where that underpass was? He said, I don't know how he got that truck back on the road with that 40,000 pounds on the rear end, but he got us out of, we should have been dead of hitting the underpass. We'd have been dead. He said, you guys should not be here right now. He said, I don't know how he got it back up there, but he sure in the hell did. I'm sick of hating up for states, and it makes people look really bad. It does. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. So that's when I said, as soon as we got to the truck stop, because the officer said, I am going to let you drive. You are not to be driving at all. So I got to the truck stop and I called the dispatcher and I said, look, you're going to get me the fuck out of this truck or give me my own or I'm out of here. I'm not staying with this company. Not after what just happened. I was only on training for a week. I didn't need to train. My mom taught me how to drive truck. When she was a truck driver, I used to go on the road with her. She's like, do you want to drive? I said, hell yeah, I want to drive. So I was driving her 18-wheeler around, and God rest her soul, she ended up about ready to run her own trucking company, her and her husband at the time. And my mom ended up getting sick with cancer. She ended up having colon cancer. So she had to have the colostomy bag. And then my brother, He was another one, very young. He passed away at the age of 32. He had colon cancer also. And my dad, my Aunt Carol, my cousin Connie all died of kidney failure. They all had type 1 diabetes. I have type 2 diabetes, and my kidneys are not failing. It's the cancer. I'm in second stage of kidney failure. So, in the bladder, let me tell you, when I use the bathroom, God, it's so hurtful when you have bladder cancer. The lower your stomach and the back is like aching all the time from this shit. It's very uncomfortable. So, cancer sucks, y'all. It really does suck. I went through a 7.5-hour surgery on Halloween Day in 2025, and then 4 months later, I was back underneath the knife again to remove a tumor from my bladder. And they told me it's going to take about a week to 2 weeks for that results to come back to find out if it was cancer or not. They called me back the next morning and told me that I had bladder cancer now. So the bladder cancer, I'm telling you guys, it's so uncomfortable to use the bathroom, and your urine turns like a yellowish red. It's like a red, really bad red. It's like, it looks like it's bleeding. But yeah, that's what you do when you're going through bladder cancer, and it's very uncomfortable, guys. I would never wish cancer on anybody. This is not a way to live. It's definitely not a way to live. Tyler is the king of YouTube. What did he do now? Is he still alive, or did he end up going to sleep? I was watching him for a little while last night. I said hi to you. Yeah, Tyler is king of the tube. Why do you say Tyler's the king of the tube? What did he do? What did he do now there, Smith? Passed out on his chair. He's good for that. He's really good for that, passing out. I just wish he would try to get some help for himself. That his mental health, like I talk about all the time, guys, is mental health. Mental health will get you in places like this of drinking every single day because you don't care. You want to be numb. You don't want to feel that pain. You don't want to, that's what you're trying to soothe that pain that you're having from your mental health. And your mental health can put you in places to where you wish you never have been, especially down the road of drinking or doing drugs. That's where a lot of your people that have alcohol problems or addicted to drugs, it's because of their mental illness that brings them to that stage of wanting to numb it. And they feel so much better about themselves and they're not hurting, that they're able to go out and speak freely to other people and they're able to laugh and carry on when they're drunk or they're high. And once they're sober, all reality hits them, and they feel so much better whenever they're under the use of drugs or alcohol. They feel so much better about themselves because they're able to talk to other people. Passed out. Yeah. They were messing with about Smokey last night because I told him, I said, let the cat outside. He said, if anybody says anything else about the cat, I'm removing you from mine. I said, okay. Yeah. And in his computer, something was wrong with his computer. Somebody tried to say it was roaches in his computer. Somebody said they were going to send him a computer through DoorDash. Yeah. They told him it was the roaches that were inside of his computer. I bet you he is. Poor Smokey. He yells at that cat like it's a dog, like it understands everything he says. And I'm like, really? That cat does not understand you, what you're saying, bro.
It might.
And I think you said the same thing at the same time I did. Maybe once outside, and I said, let him outside. And you said something else right after me about let him go outside. It was kind of weird. We both said it at the same time, too. Yeah, so... Oh, that mango looks good. I love some mango. What, babe?
The cat might understand them.
Yeah.
The cat understands gibberish.
But he yells at that cat all the time. I don't understand why he yells at that poor cat.
But when you're drunk, it's gibberish coming out.
Yeah.
Trust me, I used to have to put your words together.
Yeah. Uh-huh. So yeah, guys, that's what the hell's going on in this wonderful. Let's roll up ourselves a J, eh? Let's get her done. Who's ready to smoke a J? Everybody else, get your shit ready. Let's go. Let's get ourselves our wake and bake this morning. Let's rock and roll with it. Do 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 do. Yeah.
I mean,
I need to.
Ricardo
I want to
understands
get
us.
myself an RSL one of these days when I'm able to afford it to help with cancer. They say it really helps. What you say, babe?
Ricardo understands what we're saying.
Yeah.
The tastiest way to transform the cooking into candy on my plate.
Look, we used to talk to Mocha, and she just told her head sideways. Like, what are you saying?
And I just incorporate it into the grill. I pour it onto a sheet pan. I'm not sure if it was the right temperature, but I hope the best.
Shortbread is a cookie that's already baked with the berries. It's almost like a strawberry shortcake. So
Got our J ready. Got our J ready.
last thing I want to
Okay,
do
wait for it to dry.
is be like, there's my key ingredient on my plate. So I crush those down, put those into
What's up, everybody? Come on in. What the hell's everybody up to this morning?
Well, Jen's still in there, but she's texting
Yeah.
about a wildfire she has to drive through.
A where?
A wildfire.
Oh, wildfire. Yeah, there's a couple of wildfires that have been smoking up.
Yeah, she has to drive through there to get to her next place.
When the going gets tough,
Yeah.
fighting and fighting and fighting. It still takes
No, nobody actually bought it for him. No. Nobody bought it for him. No. And he said, I don't think the DoorDash would be able to buy a computer through DoorDash. Anyways, but yeah, no, they didn't know. No, somebody didn't. No.
And Jen can't go get any smoke. And
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, Jen. Sorry about that.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I wish you were here. I'd say, let's smoke it up. Let's get her done. Cheers, everybody. Salute, cheers, whatever. The good old wake and bake this morning. Get her done, ladies and gentlemen. Let's rock and roll. Salute for sure. You're working on getting there. Health. What's health there, Tom Brown?
they said salute.
Salute. They say it says health here. Tom
Says
Brown.
salute.
Yeah, I don't understand why he translated salute to health.
But that's what he said.
It's weird how that toxic text. The translator does that shit. And you have it translated. And Karen's like, that's not what it says. I said, well, that's not what it's telling me. Yeah. Cheers, everybody. The hell you watching?
No, Tom, don't apologize. It wasn't you.
No, it wasn't you, Tom. You don't have to apologize. You didn't do
His
anything.
translator translated
The translator's
something
the one that did it. The translator, it apology. You don't have to apologize. Says how is everybody's Sunday morning going? Did you have your breakfast yet? On your way to church? Let's see, church. Yeah, it's been going on for like an hour right now. Church is at about 12. That's when all the stores start getting packed around here. Right after church, everybody goes get their Sunday dinner and runs home, gets that shit done so everybody can have a good old Sunday dinner together around the table. It's such a beautiful thing when you see families that can actually sit down and have a good meal together without arguing and bickering. It's such a beautiful thing. But now these days it's so damn hard to even get family together. It's a crying shame how families are just crumbling apart each and every day. Oh, it's 4 p.m. there in in England. Okay. Cheers, Nick. Most definitely. Okay.
Hey, Nick, that
What's the weather like over there, Tom? How's the weather over there? Because it's a rainy day here today. Definitely a rainy one. 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock in England. I've talked to a couple of people that I used to have friends with. It's lovely and sunny, nice. It's cloudy here. It's cloudy, and we got like an 85% chance of rain all day today. The temperature's supposed to drop for the next 2 days, so that's a plus. Keep us cool. We really didn't have that bad of a summer like we've had for the last couple of summers, because it used to be roasting every single day. That humidity up, and you couldn't even. And now we ain't barely. It's different this year, totally different. So I wonder what kind of winter we're gonna have. Wonder what kind of winter we're gonna have, y'all. Come on in, everybody. Double tap that screen, hit that sub button. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. What are we waiting for? It's 10:01, 71 degrees in Missouri, okay? Missouri.
So this is my deconstructed candy apple. When I think of balloon animals,
Winter wonders. What kind of you were going to have? I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully we don't have too bad of a winter. That's alright. I don't have to worry about leaving to go to work. Whenever I was working at the restaurant, it would be wintertime. It'd be coming down harder than a mofo, and my boss would still leave that kitchen open. I'm like, motherfucker, how in the hell am I going to get home? Because our back roads, they do not plow them or put salt on them. So yeah, I hated working night shifts, and we had them winter storms coming around. I hated it. No, you work from home. No, I don't work. I'm disabled. Got cancer. Yeah, kidney cancer, bladder cancer. Yeah, the fun stuff. Cancer sucks. I know. I don't wish it upon anybody. But yeah, come on in, everybody. Double tap that screen, hit that sub button. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. What the truck are we waiting for? Become a member of the stream. You got the super chats. You got the super stickers. Y'all to send. Come on, let's make something happen. Let's keep the phone running and the internet running. Let's get it going, guys. Shit, I ain't even gotten paid off of YouTube. I have not even made over $100. That's a crying shame. I've only just started the streaming too. After being modified, it took a year to me half monetized. I still got to watch another 500 and some odd hours that I have to watch of live hours. Or if anybody wants to help, go in on my stream and push them lives and watch them lives all the way through, guys. Help me out with that. Go in and watch them. Go in and help me out with them watch hours. Hit like the roads in Missouri, the gravel every time, the main roads. Okay. Sorry to hear about cancer. You're doing chemo. No, the doctor told me he didn't want me to be on any of that stuff right now because he said all it's going to do is just make me sicker faster. And he said right now at this point in time, he prefers not to because he don't want to see me go down being really sick with the chemo and radiation. So right now, it's just being monitored. They did the 7.5-hour surgery and on October 31st, Halloween day, to convert my only kidney that I had to a half a kidney. And I had malignant and renal cancer on that kidney. The malignant is what he was worried about because it was growing from the outside into the kidney and it went halfway through the kidney. So he was able to reconstruct that kidney into a half a kidney. He said the renal cancer was the easiest one to work with, but the malignant was the hardest. Then I asked him, I said, well, what's my percentage about getting cancer back after this? He said, I'd say about 20%. Well, I fell in that 20%. And so the last surgery we had, I asked him, I said, well, what's the percentage now this time, Doc, after we do this bladder cancer? He said, Chet, I'm going to give you 2%. So It's like a life sentence that's handed down to you when you get cancer. It's like everything stops around you and you try to be positive, and yeah, it gets kind of crazy. Well, thank you for praying for me. I do appreciate that. Dig out, yes, digging out. Yeah, our landlord, our first couple of years we were here, we had our car parked out on the road because we didn't have a driveway. We weren't allowed to park in the driveway, not in the yard. So he plowed the snow that night and had it all the way up to my door handles. And I called my job and I said, I'm not coming into work this morning. Why? I said, well, look, and I took a picture and he said, well, yeah, we're just going to keep the restaurant closed for the day. I said, thank you. I do appreciate that. Well, thanks for praying for me. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much. You just got to take day by day, one day at a time. Sounds hard when people get it. It seems to come back. Yeah. Yep, it comes back. I was hoping it wouldn't come back like the first time that I had the kidney cancer. When they took the full kidney on my left side, they said the same thing. We're going to try to save half the kidney. They couldn't because the malignant was all the way to the kidney, so I lost that kidney 22 years ago. And then back in 2022, I had supposedly a water cyst on my kidney. So I just asked back in 2025, I said, could we do another MRI or a CT scan on this to see what's going on with this water cyst? He said, yeah, sure. So we went ahead and set that up. And reading the results, and I said, yep, my fear has come true. I had the renal and I had the malignant cancer. And then my dumb ass family doctor wants to tell me that it's just a water cyst. It's not cancer. What the hell are you talking about? It's just a water cyst, you stupid ass. It's cancer. So he could have had something done back in 2022 to where I wouldn't be in the predicament of only having a half a kidney. May not have bladder cancer. So it's just the ifs. Are you a drinker? No, I do not drink. I quit drinking. I quit drinking back in April of 2025. I have not turned around or went back to it. I see it all the time. I mess around and say, hey, let's get ourselves a case tonight, babe. It's on sale. No. Yeah, so I'm never going to go back to drinking ever again. I've been clean for over a year, and I'm going to stay clean from it. But, yeah, I had cancer even before I quit drinking, so the cancer was already still there. Because the doctor that came in, the oncologist come in, and he said, can I tell you something? I said, what? He said, you've had cancer since 2022 when you last did that MRI on your kidney, right? I said, no. He said, yes, you've had cancer now for 2.5 to almost 3 years growing in your body. So something could have been done with it a long time ago before it got to that point of only having a half a kidney left. But yes, I used to be a drinker. I drank heavy. I was drinking whiskey, Tito's, Vodka all the time. I sent you. Well, you don't have to send me nothing. Your entry free from last night, yeah. Sweet escapes. Get her done, y'all. Get her done. Welcome in, everybody. Double tap that screen. Hit that subscribe button. Thanks. Thanks there, Nick. It's internal, yeah, because I've got new nodules on my right lung from that cancer, but they're keeping an eye on those. And then on my spleen, there's also another one growing there, but it hasn't changed. So they're keeping an eye on that one. And the kidney that I just had that surgery on in October, I have 2 more spots that have grown on the kidney. That's renal cancer. They didn't say anything about the bladder. They got to go in with the scope again. I hate that freaking. It's so uncomfortable when they shove that camera in places where it's not supposed to be at. And it burns so freaking bad after you use the bathroom. It burns for 3 to 4 days afterwards. It's so uncomfortable. I end up bleeding from it too. Yeah. Not internal, not right now. Not that I'm aware of. But then again, they put me on the back burner. They put me on the back burner because when you don't have that good of insurance, they don't help you out as good as if you had insurance, you know. But unfortunately, I don't have it like that. Never had it like that. So I live every day to the fullest every single day. So the cancer in the bladder, that hurts so blessed bad. And I do have the signs of the bladder cancer. That's whenever your urine will have it'll look orange. Yeah, looks orange. And boy, does it hurt to use the bathroom. It is not fun at all with the bladder cancer. Yeah, it's not fun at all, y'all. It's not fun at all. So yeah, guys, I'm tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Monday, huh? We got to go over and.
I don't know if it's tomorrow or Tuesday that I'm getting a baby.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you there, Tom. I do appreciate that. And then you have me with the cancer, and then I have my sister. God, it's so sad for her to see what she's going through. And everybody says smoking's so bad for you. Yes, it is. So you're not lying. My sister quit smoking cigarettes 5 years ago, and she took up them vapes. Thought it was a better option. All them juices, when that coil gets heated up, it's shooting little pieces of metal in your lung, and also juices that are spitting and it's going into your lungs. There's nowhere for that to go in your body. So from the oils and stuff that stays in your lung, it softens your lung because they're using the vitamin E. A vitamin E will soften the lung. So when you have a soft lung, how are you able to breathe when you have fluids in it and on the outside of it? So what's up there, Mike? So my sister just had to go into surgery yesterday. Again, I feel so bad to see what she's going through. It's so sad. 56, in a nursing home, can't breathe on her own. She was on the vent for like 10 days before they put the trach in. And since nobody in the family has certification for a trach, she has to go to a nursing home until that trach can be removed. And what's going on, it's not good, guys. It's not. She can't breathe already. She's got pneumonia. I don't know. She had to go into surgery yesterday to get to do the debridement because she has dead tissue there. So they did a debridement on her last night. I'm waiting on my Indian friend to hit me up. Okay. Well, first of all, you don't know what you're talking about there, Stacks. My sister was not taking care of herself, period, because she had no insurance, okay? She'd worked, but she didn't have no insurance. She was a diabetic. And for you to come up here and say some nasty-ass things that you could say about that, it's pretty pathetic on your part to even come in and say some stupid-ass shit like that, bro. Come on now, come to your freaking senses. You're pretty pathetic to even come in there and say some stupid-ass shit like that. Not everybody's fortunate enough to have everything in life. Judgment. See how people judge? one another, disrespect one another, and they feel that they're okay with that too. They don't care. And that's the crying shame what's wrong with the world today. Disrespectful, have no sense of common sense whatsoever, knowing you do, but you don't use them. That's pathetic on your part to even go around. That's wow. So she didn't have no insurance. She's in the hospital. She's in a nursing home. She's already fell twice in a nursing home. She didn't use the bathroom for 2 days in a row to go urine because the receptors that are in your brain that tells you and sends a signal to you, says, hey, you have to use the bathroom. That's not working for her from the stroke and plus the blood clot that she had in her brain. It's a disgusting time we live in these days. It is. Nobody has no compassion for one another, and that's very, very fucking sad to see in this world, that nobody has any kind of respect for one another at all. And why, I have no idea why you feel it's okay to walk around and talking so nakedly to everybody. You have no trust or faith in yourself, so that's why you go around and you do it to other people, because you're hurting. You want somebody else to feel the same way that you feel. That's what mental health does to you guys. It's not a good thing. It's not. And for somebody to come and say some crazy ass, that's what I'm saying. Saying some crazy ass shit. No respect. None at all.
Tell me about rose petals.
I boil them in olive oil and then I candy them.
My teeth, get ready for the day, and then work
Let's talk about the technique of candy.
Yeah. We hope and pray that one day this world can come back to its senses. But I don't see that happening, and everybody wants to bring another child into this world. Do you see the ignorance of how people are now these days compared to what it's going to be when our kids are older, and the prices and shit that we're paying now? Wow. It's just insanely insane freaking things that are happening. Yeah, it's crazy, y'all. It's freaking crazy. Yeah, so true, Jen. So true. So true. Let me see. Where's my roach clip? There it is, right here.
I am so sorry. Well, you're very courageous. You should be proud of what you're doing. Which one is
Salute there, Jen. Salute to you. So one day, I think the world will come back to its senses, but I think they're going to hear the wrath of Jesus Christ. They're going to hear the wrath of him coming in, blazing, coming in and separating. People that are going to the pit will not survive. For the people that stay on this earth will have eternal life.
down in my world of
Salute to you too there, Jen. See my roach clip. It's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. It's my roach clip. I also have a rock too. It's circle and it's got, you put your joint in it and you can smoke through that too. So yeah, I have one of my rock. I can't remember what it's called, but I have one of those. The old feather clips, yeah. I remember those when we were back young. Yeah, I remember it. They don't even do those anymore. They don't do them anymore. You don't see them clips anymore with the feathers on it. Yeah, the old feather roach clip, yep. So now they just make little things like this, you know. Or you can make the rock. You put your rock. You put your joint into the part of the rock, and you smoke out the other part. I have a green feather clip. Okay. Yep. Well, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and get out of here in about 4 minutes. I bought it 5 years ago from a lady in Tombstone, Arizona. Okay, Arizona. Well, 12 o'clock, yep, here pretty shortly. I'm about to put my chicken on and let it cook let it cook up. I'm doing some chicken legs today. Doing some drums. Doing some chicken today, barbecued chicken. I can't have the barbecue, but I'm going to make Karen some.
It's breaded.
Oh, that's right. We're doing the breaded. My bad, I forgot. We are doing the breaded. We're doing now,
Shake and bake.
Shake and bake. Shake and bake.
And it's Parmesan crusted.
It's Parmesan crusted. It's going to be. Well, we used to make that homemade ourselves. Me and Karen, I don't know why we bought it. We could have made it ourselves. It's not hard to make. There's some people who still make that. I haven't seen them, but probably haven't seen them lately. I'm pretty sure if we looked up online, we'd find plenty of the Roach clips. That's all she wrote. All right, let me check my sugar, see what it's at this morning. Yesterday morning it was too high. It was 200 and something. I'm gonna check to see what it's at this morning. See if I gotta take my insulin or not. And this is something my sister wasn't doing, taking care of herself because she didn't have the insurance or the money to buy her insulin. And she was a diabetic, type 2 diabetic. So, yeah, it's pretty sad. Ouch. Damn, that shit hurts. I hate that shit. And then when you poke it, you don't barely get any blood out. And then you gotta redo it again. Okay. 174. Yep, we gotta take our insulin. We're at 174 this morning. So we gotta do our insulin. I don't know. My ex was not taking care of his diabetes, and he lost his toes because, yeah, you definitely can lose, yeah. Oh, yeah, my dad lost, he lost both of his legs to his knee. One was above his knee and one was below his knee. And when he passed, he had just had his one leg amputated, and his prostate had came in that day. Ouch. Oh, yeah, you gotta take care of your diabetes. You gotta keep that sugar down because with my kidney problem, my sugars that injures your kidney way more when your sugar's up high. Yeah, when the sugar's up high. Yeah. Well, our one neighbor we had, he passed away from diabetes too, and he had just gotten a kidney transplant not too long ago, and he passed away after he got that kidney transplant. You know, it didn't take much longer. He was at home, and I guess he passed away, went into a coma and passed away, or did he have a heart attack? What did he have, Warren, when he passed away?
Diabetic coma.
Diabetic coma, yeah. Diabetic coma is what happened. And he had just gotten a kidney not too long, about 4 or 5 months before that, before he passed. He had just gotten a kidney. And, yep, sugar was too high, put him in sugar coma, and he didn't come out of it. Yeah. Now, my dad's sugar used to be up at 300s, 400s. It's like, holy shoot, that's high as truck. Several times before he had passed away, yeah. You can go in and out of them. You can definitely for a coma. You could definitely go in and out for sure. Or it can just kill you, you know. Sugar, it can definitely take you out quickly. Type 2 diabetes is what I have, and I was just diagnosed with type 2 diabetes about 6 years ago, I would say. See, it's been about 6 years that I've had diabetes, type 2 diabetes. And as from all of our lovely food that we eat here in America, that's all this processed fucking nasty shit that we be eating, all them sugars they be packing into them, they be feeding us some poison. That shit is not good for us at all, period, to be fucking eating all that fast food, nasty shit, processed food. Stay away from that garbage. Stay away from it. Cook at home. It's way better to cook at home. At least you know what's in your food. You know you're not getting some fucking spoiled food. You get sick. Yeah, I'd rather cook at home. Cooking at home, and now you know what's in it. You know how much sugar, salt, and everything that you put. Because I don't cook with salt. Yeah, you gotta try to stay healthy. Yeah. But yeah, all my Aunt Karen, they were all young. They were all very young when they passed away. My cousin Connie was 32 when she passed away. My brother was 32 when he passed away, but he didn't have diabetes. He had colon cancer. He had so many polyps in there that they couldn't even put a straight pin in between them. So, and then on New Year's Eve, my mom went into a surgery to take out all the scar tissue because her intestines grew together with the scar tissue. So they went in and they cut it. It took, she was in surgery for quite some time. Me and my sister was in there waiting for my mother while she was in the surgery. And that surgery took forever. Cheese and rice, did it take forever. But then after they got it all, they put it all back, and then 2 days later or so, they sent her home because she was doing good. And 2 days later after that, she went back to the hospital. Here, when they were doing that, cutting the scar tissue, they sliced her intestines again. And they didn't know it. So they told her to go home and eat whatever she wanted. There was no restrictions or anything. Until they found out that, she got sicker than a dog again. And this time it's because her intestines was sliced during the procedure. And she had to have 2 colostomy bags. My mom had 2 because of the mistake from the hospital. 2 of them. That is sick. And then finally, when they said there was nothing more they could do, they sent her home. She was down in Dallas Hospital down there. And it was like an hour, 45 minutes away from my mom lived in Texas. She lived in Texas. My brother lived in Texas with my mom. So... But I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here, guys. I hope everybody has a blessed rest of their afternoon time here. But I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. And I hope everybody has a blessed one of each and every one of you guys. Thank you for coming in and supporting the stream. I really do appreciate it. So, guys, I will be back at 4 o'clock today. So I hope everybody has a blessed one. Remember, Jesus Christ is your Lord and Savior. He's there for you. Never use his name in vain. I always say, hey, cheese and rice is so much better to say than to use his name in vain. So peace out, everybody. Have a great one, and we will talk to you at 4 o'clock p.m. Later. Cheese and rice.
money for these kind of parts for school projects. I know that
Oh, wait. I don't know why it wasn't ending. Huh.